Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to Open Challenge here on BeamNG.drive, and for the car today, it's another version of the track toy. This one is the track toy electric version with the rear wing that does interesting things as well. And oh, that is floaty. That is bouncy. Oh, what is happening here? Things have gone wrong immediately. The sign, oh, the sign's not. Well, I was going to say it's not drive-throughable and it's not solid. I was going to say very interesting thing. They stole the front wheel. That might not work out too badly, maybe? I don't know, because I've only driven this thing from the spawn point, which is about here. Oh no, this thing is so twitchy. And we into the wall. Oh, that was aggressive. I'd say I've only driven this thing from the spawn point, which is literally there at the crossroads, down to where I start. And this thing is, it's rather twitchy, and the brakes aren't the greatest of the things I discovered from that. Although driving down that hill, I don't think the brakes can do a whole lot anyway. I was going to spin out again. Let's get the handbrake, try and get it turned back around as quick as we can. And that's the first. Since the first one's done, I now have to go the long way around the roundabout. So I learned nothing from the first run. Besides, well, it's twitchy on 3 wheels. That might be useful information later on. I don't know. That's a slide. That's another slide. Oh, that broke the wheel, and there's no steering this thing now. And that broke the. Well, a tree's gone through it. That's not really surprising. This thing's so twitchy, and it's heavy on the rear as well. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, because the engine's back there and everything as well. And I've gone exploring the wilderness because the brakes do nothing. Literally nothing on this car. I'm going to have to brake so early for the next big braking zone if I actually get there. Okay, yeah, I can say I need to brake early. I need to actually get to it first before I can brake early. Well, I'm going to probably have to try it normally first. I don't know if it's meant to be that low anyway. Oh no, it's getting under control, and I'm going to spin out already. You on the brake, avoid the wall, or don't. I mean, when it's already slamming its way into the wall, there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. This thing though, I don't know if it's rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, or was four-wheel drive. It's apparently doing 130 miles an hour. I don't see that, quite honestly. I mean, it's for the. Oh no, that's. I forgot about that. It's going to spin out when I try and take right-handed corners. Yeah, I mean, but my own rule is if it says it's going above 20 miles an hour, by virtue then the run continues. And this thing's actually doing pretty well on 3 wheels, not gonna lie. Now then, this next corner though, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, hit on the rear where there's already nothing there. That is probably the best case scenario. And I just gotta hope I don't take out the fuel tank, which I don't actually know where that's gonna be. Oh no, the wing. The wing really stuck. There we go. Get it up like that. I mean, that's one way to get it unstuck. Yeah, I don't really understand the I mean, I get the concept of it. It's meant to give it more downforce than that, but it doesn't really make a whole difference. It's just more of an inconvenience, really. The rear wing, quite honestly. Now, making it up to the top, I probably not need to brake here very early. Oh no, try and get spin around the other way to hit the back wheel. I mean, I've got so lucky that it hasn't hit the other wheel, because otherwise this thing has absolutely no hope of making it round. I mean, how slow it's going as well. I feel like it should make it on this run, quite honestly. I don't know how that rear wing is still attached. Well, I say attached, how it is still there. Oh no, the brakes are doing nothing. The brakes did nothing then. I pressed the brakes and it went faster. Well, I'm actually really annoyed. That was so gonna make it, but I tapped the brakes and it went faster. I have no idea why, but that happened. No, I can definitely make it on 3 wheels. That's seems to be a given, and that sign's drive-throughable. I don't know why the one I hit the first time wasn't. And I can actually actually going to make it this point in time. I'm going to get heavy on the brakes again. Going to get on the brakes early. And this thing, I can go late on the brakes than that, but probably not too much later. Harris next corner again. Screen freeze my way around and understeer into the wall. Oh no, that's a spin into the wall. And that's taken out one of the wheels, annoyingly. And I can get back in the right direction though, although that wheel is going to be a problem, I'm imagining, trying to get around this next right-hander. Actually, it's going okay. Better than I thought it would. Again, the brakes trying to pull the handbrake a little bit to get the back of the car turned around. Yeah, it's pulling to the left anyway, so I should be able to get around here fine. I'm going to have a little tap on the wall though, and that's going to be a puncture, but I think the puncture is the least of the car's issues right now. I'm going up here to get on the brakes now. Try and get the car turned in. Notice I turned that wheel bounced at the wrong point. I got bounced from the broken wheel, and there's no way this thing's going to steer now, surely. I mean, yeah, I'm doing the controller, and it's not actually doing anything. I mean, can I handbrake it around? No, it's just going to go the wrong way. I can bounce off the walls, but now I get stuck into the forest and that. Oh, it's going the right way again, actually. Kind of. Can I... This is just hopeless at this point, but can I get this thing to recover from this? Yeah, that's going to be a no. Once again, 2 runs in a row now. It's so nearly made it, and then hasn't. I'm going to get on the brakes now and try and control the bouncing. Because I'm learning things about this car now. Like, this car is just... I think honestly, this car is its own worst enemy, quite honestly. It should have made it 2 runs ago. But decided to go super fast into the braking. I don't know where it just found that burst of speed from. Like, it wasn't even going that fast when I was driving it normally. Oh no, that was my fault. That was just offline from me. That's the wheel gone again, and oh no, that's the front wheel's gone that time. I thought for a second then, right, the back wheel's gone. I should be able to make it then. And then I realised I'm not going to stop this car. Now I'm bouncing along here. That's going to be a tree, and that was aggressive. The whiplash there from that tree. That is... It's just... well, the wheel's annoyingly still attached in this case. It's not going to be doing a whole lot, though, besides causing a lot of vibrations. And that's going to be a really slow spin. Now, it's spun out that way, but it doesn't want to get turned back around that way again. That makes perfect sense. And the front wheel is also damaged as well. I'm not seeing much hope for this run continuing for much longer, quite honestly. Now I've got to try and get the thing turned. Now I can try and get some speed up now through this section. He's got a nice... Oh, that's a ramp off the bridge. And that's a roll into the trees and upside down, unsurprisingly. Yes, the wheel would... I don't know why the tree just dragged it back. That makes no sense. I mean, hitting the tree, yeah, that's my fault. Good thing offline. I'm trying to control this thing really where it just starts bouncing randomly. There's not a whole lot of control you can do to it. Now I've got to try and get this thing back around the right way once again. I've got to avoid those trees now. Try and get around the roundabout because this thing is so much understeer as well. I have to dab the handbrake to get the rear of the car to turn. Now under the tunnel once again. Everything has screen freezes. Okay, that was scary. But now it's all offline, it's off. Everything just went wrong when the screen freeze happened. Now on 2 wheels, can this thing make it? Or 2.5 wheels. I mean, it might be able to make it, but it doesn't exactly steer very much anyway. And that was a screen freeze fault for once. It wasn't actually something to do with my incompetence or this car doing this. And that's going to be straight into the tree. And that's probably the shortest run yet, quite honestly. You know, I don't want to get this thing a did not finish because I should have made it twice already and that just assassinated my front wheel. And that's really disappointing. That was just... I'm like, oh, I saw it going for that. I was like, there's nothing I can do about that, is there? And no, there wasn't. Now let's get a better landing this time. Avoid the tree. I get a wheelie on there. Just avoid the rocket. Oh, that was a nosedive and a half. It's getting worse. This car is just getting shorter and shorter runs now. Because I know what I can do with it. I'm going to get on the brakes there and get this car turned just about. I mean, it's a lot better than last time where it just nosedived into the hills. But the rear wing has taken some damage somehow. I have absolutely no idea from how it did that. I mean, the vibrations going through it maybe, but I don't really want to thought that really would have damaged it. And I'm getting a bit of a twitch again, so I'm going to get on the brake. Now it's going to slam on the front wheel. After another screen freeze, I'm going to get on the... I was going to pull that handbrake to get the thing stopped. And now I've got front wheel damage. That's going to be a problem. And it's on the other side as well. And oh, the understeer. You saw then I had to basically stop to get this car turned through the left-handers. Oh, don't break the other wheel. I mean, the front splitter's about gone, but I don't think that's really going to make too much of a difference, quite honestly. Well, I am stuck on the curb, though. That's going to be a problem. You get it off there if you can. Thankfully, the curbing actually went around the corner there. Now, that front wheel, I'd rather that be detached, honestly, right now. Because it's doing some funky things. Avoid that rock. I mean, I did, with all the wheels. Oh, what? It's doing it again. I pulled... Well, in that case it went in reverse. But I pull the brakes and that, and it just goes super speed. And now I think this thing's had it, quite honestly. Does it still steer? I think it still steers, quite honestly. But when I put the power down, it just turns into the wall, so this car really does not make a whole lot of sense, quite honestly. Let's try that again, up the hill. I'm going to bounce off the first bit, going to get on the brakes now, and just scrape it away along the floor, try and get it turned. I mean, that line up there, honestly, is to be expected, honestly, from how this car just drives now. And putting the power down again, and it's all going fine so far. Notice that's pulling towards the tree, and that's going to be pulling towards the other tree, and that's not even taken... Oh, the fuel tank. And it avoided the wheels, but got the fuel tank. That makes no sense, but okay. And now then it's pulling slightly to the right as well, and the rear wing completely folded in, and that's going to spin out. That's the rear wheel broken, along with the fuel tank, along with the front wheel now as well. Can I get this thing turned around? I mean, very slowly, yeah. Now that's the other front wheel broken. Wonderful. And this thing is going no further. And I know now that it's been over 10 minutes. And I think if it gets over 15 minutes after the run that it's on, I mean, if it crosses the 15-minute barrier on a run, I'll do one more after it crosses that. But if it gets to 15 minutes and that's probably when I'm going to have to call the did not finish. This probably isn't going to be the only one that DNS. I mean, this car should have already made it twice. It's his own fault that it hasn't finished, so I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. And it's still getting all twitchy once again. I'm going to manage to control it for the most part, though. And oh no, can I get on I have to get this thing basically to a standstill, because that was just a whole lot of wiggling. But I managed to survive the first sector, though, with everything still attached. That's the first. Now they're now into this next corner. It's really lively on the rear once I put on the brakes as well. You'll imagine all the downforce and that just attaches to the rear of the car. This makes the front of it really light, which just completely imbalances the car. I mean, it doesn't really have much balance anyway, I don't think. But like I said, it's its own worst enemy, because it has the speed, but it can't control it. And how did I not hit anything then? Now coming up here as well, actually the slide from the rear then actually really rather helped. Now over the bump, okay, now I'm going to get on the brakes here. Hopefully the thing actually stops this time, which it did. Now they've got one more corner to go, and we get round there fine. And now this is about the run now up to the line. And get on the brakes now, and I've hit the wall, and the fuel tank's exploded, along with the engine actually. But it crossed the line, and that is all that matters. I like to get them into the river, but if it doesn't get there, it doesn't really matter. Finally, I mean, this car, it must have heard me. See that it was running low on time. And finally, it actually made it. So I'll put the leaderboard up on the screen now for where this thing actually got. And on that run, it didn't actually feel too slow. That might actually be one of the more closer to the top runs. Don't think it's going to be the fastest run though, but it's definitely going to be up there for sure. I think so anyway. Anyway, if you enjoyed this self-destructing car, then leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. So remember to give me a follow on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. They'll all be linked in the description down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.